Hello, welcome to our channel. For this Italy vlog, we filmed this last September and now we are in March of 2025 and half of the footage got lost. So I thought that I would just come in and fill in some of the gaps. So this trip was really exciting. Joe and I actually met in Rome and we'd been wanting to go back to Rome ever since. So we planned this trip just a long weekend, and the first day that we were there, we went to the Colosseum because Joe had never been able to go inside of the Colosseum. The Colosseum's obviously amazing. We had a lot of fun, took a lot of photos, which I'll put here. Yeah, enjoyed these clips of our first day. We went to the restaurant that we ate at the night that we met, which was really sweet, and just had some reminiscing. We never would have thought when we were sitting in that restaurant 3 years ago that we would be living in London together and traveling the world and running a photography business together, but here we are. So our second day in Rome, we decided to go to this really beautiful park and go on some rowboats. You walk up past the Spanish Steps and then just keep kind of walking up and up and up until you get to this park, and there's a really, really beautiful viewpoint when you get to the top. I'll show some photos that we got there. And I just felt like a little princess this day. So here's some footage of us. We are on the boat.
Yeah.
I'm getting the princess treatment.
This is a lot harder than it looks. I would not be a very good pirate.
We spent the whole time worried that we wouldn't be able to be very good at it, but Joe's doing a great job.
I'm doing alright. Had a rocky start.
It's alright.
But yeah, it's going well now.
Yeah. Come to the backside. This is more difficult than it looks. Joe is putting in the work.
Getting the hang of it.
Yeah. We have some gelato to cool down a little bit. I got coconut and strawberry.
And I got vanilla and strawberry. Rowing is hard work. Especially when you don't know how to do it. Really hard.
Amazing.
And your left and right aren't great. Yeah. We survived. We didn't sink, so that's good.
You did great.
Exactly. Thank you.
And then afterwards, we went and walked around some of the old town, took some more photos, and we ended up at an Italian restaurant getting carbonara. It was really fun because Rome is actually really great with gluten-free food, and I have celiac disease. So I was able to find a lot of restaurants with really, really lovely gluten-free pasta. And this night I got gluten-free carbonara, which was amazing. And they also had gluten-free tiramisu, which was so exciting. We went to a little wine bar afterwards, and it was just such a sweet night to end a really nice day. And then the next day, I attempted to get Joe to talk in the vlog. I'm definitely a little bit more of the one who's comfortable being on camera out of the two of us. I've been making silly little videos since I was like a little kid and filming YouTube videos. I've actually had a YouTube channel since I was about 12, which is definitely too young to be posting videos on the internet, but he's getting used to talking on camera. And throughout this trip, I was trying to get him to do it a little bit so that we have some interesting bloopers of me just trying to get him to say something. Okay. Good morning. What do you have to say, Joe?
Good morning. So it's just where your head is just out of the frame.
Well, if you hold it.
I'll hold it. There we go, that's better, isn't it? Good morning.
What are we doing today? There we go. Good morning. I'm trying to get Joe to do it.
Good morning.
Hello. We've started this a lot of times because I keep trying to get Joe to talk. We're going to a museum.
You need some of your tiptoes.
I know, we're going to a museum and having a shopping day.
Yeah, it's very hot today, so.
We're staying out of the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
You can really see how dark the top of my hair is from when it's up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Bye.
But we went to this really beautiful museum, and I'll put the name of the museum here, and it was absolutely stunning. I, like, looking back at this footage, can't believe that we got to just walk through there. It's one of the less touristy places, I would say, and it was just absolutely amazing. I feel like a theme for this trip was trying to find some hidden gems and less touristy spots within Rome. We were obviously still in a pretty touristy area doing some touristy things like the Colosseum, but we were trying to find little hidden gems during our trip as well. And I think something that really helped to do this was staying in a B&B. This B&B was absolutely amazing. We were in the most amazing location, but then it was still quiet. It felt local, it felt sweet. It was just everything that we were hoping for, and I talk about it a little bit in this clip.
Hello, we have woken up from nap time, siesta, my favorite thing. And it's definitely needed because it's so hot today. I feel like every day it's been really, really hot, and we've been needing to take a break from the heat. But I wanted to talk a little bit about this hotel because we've been having the best experience and wanted to share it because it's just such a sweet little B&B. It's Casa Fabbrini, boutique B&B, and we're in like the historical, like old town part of Rome, kind of near the Spanish Steps, but it doesn't feel too touristy, and it's just so cute. We've never stayed, well, Joe stayed in a B&B before, right?
Yeah, you just.
I've never stayed in a B&B before, but it's so cute. Like, they make you breakfast in the morning, and everybody's just so nice. And Joe couldn't sleep the first night because the air conditioning had like a blue light, and they were like, "Oh, we'll fix it." And they came and put like black tape on the blue light. There's just so many little like personal touches. You can go get tea whenever you want. They gave us memory foam and normal like pillows to choose from. Like, it's just cute. It feels like there's just so much detail and you're so taken care of. It's really sweet. We really like it here. Yeah, this location's really nice. We've been exploring different areas, but this is, I think, our favorite so far. But yeah, now we are going to maybe go get some gluten-free gelato, eventually get some pizza, and we're gonna watch the sunset from the top of the Spanish Steps. Yay! Yay!
And then for our last night, we went to a restaurant that had gluten-free pizza, which was really lovely. And then we went to this gelato shop. They had gluten-free cones, and I think most, if not all, the flavors were gluten-free, or at least very clearly labeled, and they took my allergy very seriously, which is such a game changer for me. But we got really delicious gelato, which is just such a must. We would get gelato probably twice a day on this trip, but it's just something that you do when you're in Italy, walking around, and it was so hot. And then the next day we had a little bit of a chaotic journey back to the airport. We were supposed to take the train back to the airport, and then our train got canceled. We ended up waiting in a line for a taxi for probably an hour before we ended up teaming up with this really sweet older couple that was behind us, and we all got an Uber to the airport together. And they were actually so cool. We were talking to them a little bit, and they have been making like documentary travel films for a really long time, and it was just a really sweet travel moment to like turn something annoying and difficult, like trains getting canceled and waiting for transportation and trying to make it to the airport, into meeting some really cool people. So yeah. Then we eventually got on our plane and headed back to London, and that was the entire trip. I hope that you enjoyed seeing our little adventure. There's more to come. We are gonna start posting a bit more consistently, and I'm planning on sharing a lot more about running a photography business and traveling and living in London. So if you're interested, please subscribe, join along, and we'll see you in the next one.